Welcome back to Age of Conan Unconquered. We are in Artus, Turan, and it is time to find some new quests, either regarding the undead or the Cossack attacks. Let's see. Artus has a quest for us. There are problems, only solutions. There are no problems, only solutions, and dead problems. Artus, while I am here in Artus, perhaps there is some work I could do for you. Work? For your mercantile business? Ah, yes, of course. By the way, did you visit General Armand recently? How did you know? Words fly fast and gossip flies faster in Ardashir. The good news is the general will soon go to Agrapur and bring the standing army there to end the Cossack siege here. The general is removing the army from the capital city? Interesting. Enough gossip. You ask for a job and I have just such a job for you. I have a case waiting for me in Pirate Bay. Retrieve the case and I bring it to me. Simply go there and make it known you are working on my behalf. My contacts will find you. You want me to go to a place named Pirate Bay? What is in the case? Simply a colorful name given by colorful people. Just use my name and all will be well. As for the case, it contains some bottles of sparkling wine. Very rare, very fine. It is to be a gift for one of my contacts to make up for some unpleasant things. Alright, I will fetch this package, Artus. Very good. Hurry back and we shall share a drink and tell tales. I see. Okay, let's fetch the crate of sparkling wine. Speak to a drunken pirate. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Oh, someone is fighting? Level 49. No mercy. Let's have a potion. This looks like a pirate's hideout. Pirate's hideout. Level 52. I'm not afraid of a level 52 vulture. It's a lot of dogs. Can I find my way here? Can. Let's go here, let's go here. Diddly-doo. Oh boy. Let's place our banner. Oh, it's a knockbacker. I see. Let's get this one. Obsidian dust. Oh, it's a stun. I see. Short rest. Vilayet Cutthroat. Fetch the crate. Let's fetch the crate first. I see there are people. Oh, no. That's 3. That's okay. Just pop my banner. Let's go to these guys. I saw that coming. Okay. Let's talk to a drunken pirate. The water one drowns is always an ocean. I'm here on behalf of Artus. I am to deliver Artus. You Artus from the proxy. You're slobbering beef with your butt full of barnacle. That's to Artus, that's to you. I see. Well, that wasn't very clear. Let's return to Artus then. Oi, stay down. Well, I'm down now. Let's activate my ability. What's it called again? Rend Flesh. Oh, who's this? I've chanced upon a disoriented man lying on the shore. He appears to be a seafarer who has been burped up onto the beach after something more riotous than a night of heavy drinking. I should speak to this man and try to guide his conscience back to the shores of memory. Ship cracked like an egg. Come man, lift your spirits. What ails you? Water. Water? There's plenty of that around. So much water. A man must rise to meet his fate. Come now, I can see you're no drunk. The sea was wild drunk. Tell me about the sea. Tell me how a good man ends up lying on the shore. Smashed asunder. Taste the splinters of the ship. Razor-sharp waves. Semen spilled out like yolk from an egg. Supplies bobbing in the water. Gifts for a god. Gifts for a god, seafarer? That's not good talk. Birds ring out the water, yes. Golden gifts for a god went down with the ship. Idols for the temple of Alec. Priceless treasures. Even while drowning, my mates were drawn to them. To the luster. Some foolish hope of being washed up with treasure in your hand. No such luck. You have your life, seafarer. That's treasure enough. The words, friend. Count my blessings. Wild as any animal the sea was. If it wants treasure in its belly, a treasure it can have. If it wants my mates, them it can have too. I know not to argue with the waves, for Anjay have had their lives fill of water, and I'll be out there again, but not today. What will it be today then? Today I should like to drown in something a little stronger. Will you lead me from this beach, friend? Somewhere where a story's worth a drink and a man might find his feet again. Your tale should be equal to any in Artus, seafarer. This way. The further from the waves, the better. Okay, let's bring him back to Artus here then. I'm not too much of a DoctorPipi to deny a man, but the road is dangerous. Oh, it's timed. 4 minutes. Should be enough. He doesn't run. He doesn't run very fast, does he? Aye, aye, aye. Let's go. He will run after us. Let's have our banner. Let's go, go, go. We have 3 minutes, 20 seconds. It's enough. Get this crocodile. Here we go. Oh, we leveled up, level 52. Go, go. Go around the Cossacks. Apart from these two. Go, go, go. One minute, 50 seconds left. Nice. So first things first. Let's see what we gained. We gained a new combo, Breach 3. Breach 3, there it is. That's nice. It's still upper left. More damage, more debuff. We have Guard of Dancing Steel 3, number 7. Under the keybind 7. That's good, more damage. And 50% chance. Let's increase our points. Let's go to 400. 350 hiding. And let's spend a point in Rend Flesh. No. Let's have some food and stamina. Let's go to Artus to give him the chest. There are no problems, only solutions. And dead problems. Artus, I want some answers. Answers? Where is my case of wine? Enough with your wine. I was attacked by a horde of pirates that want your blood. And yet it is their blood that stained your clothes. Seems I owe you some answers. Firstly, I am no merchant. Ha! Artus the merchant. Merchant indeed. Mayhaps a merchant of misbehavior. I am Artus, scoundrel lord of them dogs that dare call themselves the Red Brotherhood. I once knew a band of pirates, the Red Hand. Those Bahrachian bimbos? They are lovable storybook pirates for tourists and fools compared to the barracuda-fanged fiends that sail this sea. You've entered a brutal new world, my friend. The Red Brotherhood, the fraternity of pirates across the Philiad Sea? You control them? As much as any man can control a giant ship with a twisted rudder into a hurricane wind. Yes, that's me. Why live under a merchant's guise in the first place? Most criminals lead short lives. I have bigger plans, smarter plans. Plans that involve retirement on an island where the women are curvaceous and all the children bear a suspicious resemblance to me. My merchant's mask is a means to that end. It continues to save my skin. So you live by plunder at the end of a blade? Any other way is not living. The Philiad Sea and its ripe, plump coastal towns are our garden. We pluck and we pluck, but not Ardashir. I like Ardashir. It is a cozy home where I get to play act as respectable. So what is your connection to Tali? She is part of the Shadow Brotherhood. Never mind about them. Let us just say they have influence all over the known world. I smuggle them valuables from Turan. Shipments to her have ceased, and I cannot continue with them until I've sorted out some problems in my own brotherhood. Wait, why did those sea dogs attack me if they call you master? There is a schism in the brotherhood. It is known that my retirement draws near, and there are those who would overthrow me before I make my exit. I have one final, grand, glorious heist planned before I go off into the sunset, but I must quell this rebellion first, or it will lead to much bloodshed among my brothers. And what of this treacherous job you sent me on? I apologize for the deception, my merchant guys, but that job offer was innocent. Should have been a simple courier task. Things are worse than I feared among my brothers. Speaking of which, did you retrieve my case? Ah, well done. Something needs to be done about these malefactors. Mayhaps I'm too lenient. They say, spare the scorch, spoil the sailor. Mayhaps you would like to help me scorch some scoundrels? Should be jolly fun. In the meantime, one of the general's men came by. He would like to see you. Alright. Thanks for the sparkling wine. We have... No. Oh, okay. What is it, Artus? You do not seem like a man who holds on to dark moods. The Red Brotherhood is divided. Many are my mates, thick and thin, but there are scabrous rats amongst them who would see me overthrown. The joke is upon them, for I will soon retire. Ha! But I want my last action as a professional scoundrel to be turning over the stone these worms squirm under, and salt their slimy skins. Clearly you must send a spy into their midst to find out the malefactors. This I've done. I've sent a mate, a close mate, to the island known as the Dead Man's Hand, but he has not returned. I expect treachery. It is hard to know who to trust, but this trouble began before I ever met you. Mayhaps you will have better luck on that wily isle. Tell me about the Dead Man's Hand. It is an infamous island, home to scoundrels and bastards of every flavor, and there are more stories attached to it than there are skeletons in the Philiad Sea. Ask around about it. You must hear 100 half-truths to get a piece of the real truth. It is also, I believe, where the traitors in the Red Brotherhood dwell. Let us waste no more words. I would be a fool to reject an opportunity to adventure with one who sailed and drank with Conan. I like your swagger. Neither the celestials above nor the demons down under the sea can ever say that a moment spent with Artus is dull. To the Dead Man's Hand! Search for my missing scout. Bring me back news, something meaty that I can chew. Alright, let's talk about something else. You seem to be in a foul mood. Gah! It's my damned quartermaster, Drostan. He's such an incompetent, good-for-nothing sack of dung. Gods, how I miss my predecessor. What happened to him? Murdered. Not very uncommon in these parts. It is unfortunate it had to be one of my own most trusted officers. What's worse is that I really can't poke around to find out what happened without drawing suspicion upon myself. And so I labor on, tolerating Drostan. I could look into it if you like. Sounds interesting. I would be most interested in learning what you find. Any idea where I should start? I would head over to Magistrate Carrotman. He was investigating the murder. At least for some time he was. Regardless, he's probably your best bet. Alright. Let's go to Magistrate Carrotman first. Magistrate Carrotman, I have come to speak to you about a recent murder. The priests of Erlich, I presume? Oh, I wasn't aware there were several. Then what murder were you talking about? A quartermaster who happened to be a friend of a friend. Oh yes, him. As far as I know, there was nothing abnormal about his death. His type often end up in dangerous situations. It comes with the lifestyle. I heard you were investigating other murders? Yes, I was. There were a lot of dead ends, but I felt as though I was getting somewhere. And then the Cossacks showed up, and I have been too preoccupied dealing with their constant assaults. I wish to revive the investigation. Feel free to do so. I'm warning you, though, I don't have time to hold your hand. I'll get you started, but you'll have to work independently. Fair enough. I'll answer any questions you have to my best abilities. Where do you recommend I begin the investigation? Start by talking to the people who posted the missing persons posters. Perhaps those people have been found, dead or alive. It's a stretch, but it might be relevant. Did you find any connection between the victims? Nothing other than the obvious. They were all found in alleyways with their throats slit, but that doesn't necessarily mean a connection. Most bodies are found in this manner. Slitting a throat is a quiet kill, and the alleyways always have some sort of corpse in them. Just how many murders are we talking about? I only really looked into the death of the priests, of which the results were inconclusive. There were reports of missing people, but I pulled out of the investigation before hearing any resolutions on those matters. Okay, I think I have enough information. Good luck then. Thank you. Let's find the missing persons poster. There it is. Oh, there are two here. Let's see. From the poster I found out that 3 people have missing family members. Their names are Charmin, Vishtesp and Gahar. I should track these people down and see if I can get any information from them that could help me in this investigation. Okay, let's find out Vishtesp first. Right over here. What do you want? Vishtesp, you posted a missing persons poster? What of it? I'm leading an investigation into the disappearances. You're wasting your time. Why do you say that? No one will ever find them. They're dead. Gone forever. How do you know this? Let's just say I have a feeling. It has been a good while. What else could have happened? So you have given up? My sister is not coming back. I came to terms with this. Do you not care what happened to her? It doesn't change what happened. Were you close with your sister? Not particularly. We did not agree on many things and rarely spoke anymore. She wasn't very agreeable nor attractive. She led a lonely life. When did she disappear? I don't know. I remember thinking it had been a while since I made her feel bad about herself, so I sought her out. I couldn't find her anywhere. Was your sister involved in anything illegal? I wouldn't know. I never asked. Do you have any reason to suspect anyone in the case of your sister's disappearance? I don't trust the magistrate. He ran the investigation, a perfect cover to draw suspicion away from him. And then he just gave up, and no one thinks twice about it. Alright, that should be enough for now. Good luck with the bloodless corpses. Bloodless? Are you saying you know what happened to the victims? I, what's really going on here? Okay, maybe I knew my sister was dead. I saw the corpse when I went out looking for her. Why didn't you say this before? I didn't trust you. And now? I've already blundered. There's no point in hiding it now. Is there anything else you're leaving out? I don't know if it means anything, but all of our valuables were still on her person. Whoever did this did not do it to take whatever meager possessions she had on her. Now leave me alone. I have nothing else I want to say to you. Alright, that's interesting. Let's see. Charmin is here. Where is Gahar? Oh, let's go to Charmin first. Let's saddle up. Why you? Charmin? You placed the missing persons poster? It is about time someone responded to that. It's too bad you're too late. It's typical of the guard to push aside the needs of a commoner. I am no guard, but an independent investigator looking into the missing people. Whatever you are, it changes nothing. My husband is dead. There's nothing left for me in this world. Dead, you say? What happened? Someone murdered him. Does anyone care? Of course not. This is Artus. People are murdered daily. Oh, the Cossacks are attacking. There's no time to chase after every dead body, they say. Useless. I'm here to help figure out what happened. Too little, too late. He's dead. Are you deaf or were you kicked in the head by an ass? Listen to me. Do you not want answers? Or do you want forever? Or do you want to forever wonder what happened to him? I... Answer some questions for me. Help me, and maybe I will find and deal with this killer. You're right. I apologize. I've been so bitter. Food and drink are tasteless to me now. I rarely ever leave my bed. There just doesn't seem to be a reason to get up and continue without him. Ask what you will. Do you know why someone would want to harm your husband? I'm sorry to laugh. I just had a good memory is all. He was quite outspoken. He angered several people during the course of the day with his loud mouth. It is something I love dearly about him. How was your husband murdered? Some coward slit his throat. Oddly enough, there was no blood anywhere around his corpse. It was as if he was drained. Do you know why someone would want to harm your husband? Um, oh no. Do you have any reason to suspect anyone of your husband's murder? I heard a rumor that some noblemen hunt the poor for sport, but my husband and I were not particularly wealthy. Perhaps this is what happened? Gods, I hope not. He deserved better. Okay, I have enough information. Oh, one more thing before you leave. Gahar, a friend of mine, also had a relative go missing. We both posted the missing persons posters at the same time. He never found out what happened to his cousin before he went missing as well. Ah, Gahar went missing. Yes, please, do what you can to get to the bottom of this. We are all scared here. It seems no one and nowhere is safe anymore. Interesting. Can you tell me where the murder took place? Show me your map. I'll point it out. Alright, thank you for cooperating. Now, please leave me to my grief. I have earned some solitude. Okay, let's go to the streets. Search the streets for information. She points me into the direction. Let's see. Close by. Let's be wary. Here it is. Fresh corpse. This must be Gahar. Stock. She looks suspicious. No. Let's talk to Artus. What did I discover? Came across a corpse while venturing in through the city. Upon inspection I realized that the throat had been slit. The blood drained and the valuables left on the body. The quartermaster was found in the same way. Let's tell Artus. One life gives you two choices. Always take the third. Artus, we must speak about your former quartermaster. Did you find out who murdered him? No, not yet, but I feel like I'm making progress. Was there anything bizarre about his corpse? How do you mean? Well, the other victims all had things in common. I'm looking for anything out of the ordinary. Actually, yes, I do recall something strange. He still had all his rings, his coin purse and his weapon. I remember wondering why someone would kill him and leave all the valuables behind. I had a feeling you would say that. How was he killed? Ambushed. Crimson smile clear across the throat. A timeless classic. No blood anywhere though, which was curious. It almost makes it seem as though it was murder for some sort of ritual. Perhaps the priests are behind this? I would be surprised. 2 priests of Alec were found killed around the same time as your quartermaster. Then I don't know. You think they are related? Everything seems to be related as of late. I need to talk to Karat Man again. I'll leave you to it. Let me know if I can be of aid. Alright, I will. Let's unsaddle. Some call me wise, some call me coward. Magistrate, I need to examine the body of one of the priests of Alec. Shh! Are you mad? Keep it down. Someone will hear you. I suppose I'll have to exhume the corpse. Do what you need to, but this conversation never happened. We never spoke about this. You never got my permission. If the priest of Alec learn about this, you did this on your own. Understood. Did you even visit Saidil yet? She's on the list of suspects. I'll get around to it. I hope you know what you're doing. Now get out of here before you implicate me in your quest to anger the priesthood. Okay. Let's... Oh, we need to get a shovel first. Shovel. There we go. Place our shovel in the back. Exhume the body of murdered priest of Erlik. Okay, let's dig it up. Hmm. Let's visit the wise woman. See what we gained. As suspected, the priest of Erlik appeared to fit in perfectly with the rest of the victims. There is an obvious connection here, and the list of victims is much longer than what was originally considered. I think it is about time I visit the prime suspect, Zaidil. She is a wise woman who lives outside of Ardashir city. I was warned that she chooses not to speak, so questioning her might be difficult. Well? Wise Zaidil, we need to talk. Eh. There has been a series of murders in Ardashir. Okay, your silence only damns you, woman. Hmm? You're suspected of killing. Some priests, a pirate, a few commoners. What? How do you know this? I have seen, as I always see. You witnessed the murders? No, I have seen you coming, your questions, your past and your future all visible before my mind's eye. Past, present, future. The Barachian jungles, sands of Ardashir. Great rewards and great danger lie in store for you in mysterious Kitai. That's great, but the more you deflect the conversation, the more suspicious you seem. The girl knows what I do not. The girl? This is the first I've heard of a girl. Meh, go back to where the final breaths were taken. It will become clear to you as it is clear to me now. Alright, don't go anywhere. You're not off the hook yet. Meh. Okay, let's return to the scene of the crime. Oh, see? She was suspicious. Little girl, I was told to speak with you. Hi, have you come to see the body too? It is silent and still. I prefer silent and still. They don't kick you and spit on you when you want to talk about your day. Did you see who killed these people? The dagger knows. The dagger killed him and many others, but he did not want to. He told me so. Someone forced him to. He doesn't like when he gets dirty, sticky and red, but he has to sometimes. He has to be brave like me. Sometimes I have to get dirty, sticky and red too, when people are not silent and still enough. The dagger, you say? Is the dagger still nearby? Yes, the dagger can't walk, silly. He asked me to hide him when the other men came. He was afraid that they were going to take him away. It's okay though. The dagger says he can trust you. You won't take him away, will you? No, I just want to speak with him. Okay. He's on the ground over there. He says he will show you what happened if he decides that you're a good person. I'll go visit the dagger then. I think you'll like him. And if you don't and you're mean to him, I will be upon you before you have any idea what's happened. I will tear the skull from your frame and pour the liquid from the inside down the gutter. You will join our silent friend and we'll have tea to get you acquainted. God's child! Who are you to speak this way? Play nice with him now. Well. Oh. Hmm. Wow. That man appears to be a high-ranking priest of Erlik. His name is Sal. People call him Arc Lector, whatever that means. He mentioned Yimsha? The Black Seers! Sal does not like them. They do not like Sal. That priest was not really a priest. The dagger says he was a Black Seer playing dress-up. Thank you, little girl. This has been most helpful. Dagger and I will go on a trip, I think. He's been through a lot lately. He wants to travel and meet new people. I think we're going to get dirty, sticky, and red a lot. It can't be avoided. Some people are too noisy. Bye for now. Let's report to the magistrate. Tell him about the dagger. Our collector Zal. Magistrate, I have completed the investigation on the murders. Really? What have you discovered? It was the Arch-Lector of Erlik who killed all those people. I see. Good work. That will be all. You don't want to know more? No. A battle with the priests of Erlik is one I wish to avoid, especially if the Arch-Lector himself is involved. Forget what you've seen and heard. There's nothing that can be done. This is madness. Are they above the law? Hold your tongue. I'll tolerate no more of this. The decision was made. I'm giving you this for your effort and you're going to go on with your life and not talk about this again, understood? Okay. Let's see what we can take. Heavy armor head. Get this one. And let's end our adventures in Turan right here. We'll continue in our next episode. Thank you for watching.